So in the last section, you essentially learned that if there's a problem in the world or a better way of doing something, you can just go and build a solution for it. But now some of you are throwing your arms up in your chair saying, I don't know how to build a solution. I'll have to learn how to code. I'm not smart enough to learn everything I need to make it happen. Don't worry, we got you. The idea to reality process is a simple 7-step process for building just about anything. But the most important thing before we even start the process is alignment. Before you get into the steps, check this. Make sure you reflect to align your motivations, goals, and skills. When you set out to build your project, make sure the project actually excites you. It doesn't matter how big or small the project is, just make sure you really care about it. One way to do this is to solve your own problem and build something that your younger self wishes they had growing up. Try to align your existing skills and interests with a problem that's realistic to solve, with new skills that you're excited to develop, which will help you build a bridge towards a new field, niche, or network of skilled people that inspire you. If one of these things is lacking, or you realize you don't care, pivot, refocus, and just go back to the list of problems you made in step 2 of Build Your Own Apprenticeship. Now there's 2 approaches to using this section. Approach 1, I want to build a serious, well-documented solution using industry-standard problem-solving techniques. Approach 2, I'm building for fun. Show me how I can build quickly. If you're building a serious solution, you should go through each step from 1 to 7. If you're building for fun, skip to step 3. The hardest part of this whole section is step 5, actually building your prototype or your minimum viable product, your MVP. To support you to turn your ideas into reality, we suggest a few things. 1, book sessions at City as a School. You can attend topic-specific group classes on AI, Web3, game design, fiction writing, global warming, and more, as well as book one-on-one mentor sessions with experts in a variety of different fields. 2, join our online community. Accountability while you build is essential to making it through the motivational valley of death. Having a squad to build with and having others who are further on the journey to support you can make the difference between ideas becoming a reality and ideas just being ideas. Just when you think all is lost and you're about to give up, bam, the City as a School community will pick you up. 3, use Arc. We built an AI copilot called Arc that will help you learn everything you need to know to build your projects. Not only will it tutor you so you can learn new concepts, but Arc will actually help you to build the project. If you input your solution requirement document from step 4 into Arc, it will also create a project plan, break down that project into suggested to-dos, and even execute your instructions to build it. Arc will also gather the best tutorials and videos for you from around the web to learn about your project. 4, understand your unique idea to reality stack. Turning your ideas into reality requires you to switch between different mental models, methods, and tools frequently. You need to learn when to pick one up and put another down. Unfortunately, school probably hasn't taught you any of these. If you're lucky and go to university, maybe you learn design thinking, lean startup methodology, or how to code. But really, the difference between the top 10% of builders who create their own luck and opportunity and the 90% who live as regular employees who make their employers rich is your ability to learn quickly. In the information age, it's not how much you know, but how well you can stay ahead with the latest skills, methods, information, and technology. To accelerate your learning, we've created the Idea to Reality stack so that you can learn how pro builders think through each step of generating ideas, making ideas realistic, and making ideas real. After coaching thousands of people through this process, I've noticed 3 tips I recommend for people who are new to this. 1, you don't need to learn to code all the time. 80% of the technology ideas that people have can actually be built without code. There's a whole movement of people building no-code tools. These are tools that essentially allow you to drag and drop elements of your app onto a screen and then connect them with basic logic, such as, if the user clicks this, do that. Obviously, if your solution is super technical and uses machine learning or has Web3 features, sure, you'll still need to learn how to code. But more often than not, you can make your MVP with Airtable, Webflow, or something similar like Softer. 2, if you're going to fundraise for your project, get traction before going out to investors. This will significantly increase your chances of them giving you money. Having 1,000 early users and demonstrated results versus just showing up with a pitch deck with your idea is a no-brainer from an investor perspective. 3. Remember to have fun while you build. Share what you make with your network online. Allowing others to see into your story of growth can attract mentors, collaborators, and maybe even investors. After you've created your solution, go back to step 4, send it, in the build your own apprenticeship process. Remember, these are tools you'll carry with you for a lifetime. It's not a one and done pipeline like you've been conditioned to believe by schools. It's an iterative process where you refine a messy cloud of ideas into something that's usable, delightful, and valuable to the world. And finally, in many cases, it's not necessarily the best idea that wins, but rather one that is most effectively communicated, executed, and supported. As you build, imagine you're rallying a movement of people around your project. As you share each post, you build momentum, an early community, and loyal supporters from day one. If the problem you're solving is big, exciting, or fun enough, your movement will convert into your early users, investors, and mentors for the journey ahead.